Hello students, in this video we are going to discuss Cbse class 9 physics chapter 9 gravitation. We are going to learn the next part, that is we looked into the introduction in the first video and now we are going to start with the chapter children. So we are going to see about the universal law of gravitation. So in this I gave you a small hint towards the universal law of gravitation, and that was proposed by Newton, and hence it is also named as Newton's law of gravitation. So what does this universal law of gravitation state? So when you look at this universal law of gravitation, this is the statement: every object in the universe attracts every other object with a force which is proportional to the product of their masses and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them. The force is along the line joining the centers, centers of the two objects. That means, so every object is going to have a force with which it is getting attracted, and it is directly proportional to the product of their masses and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them. So now we'll get into the proof of this universal law of gravitation, children. In order to prove this, we are considering two objects A and B. So you can look into this picture. So A and B, and then A has the mass of capital M, B has a mass small m, and there is a distance D. So this is between what? Center of their masses. That's what we saw now. Center of their masses, the distance is going to be small d. And as per the universal law of gravitation, we know that the force is directly proportional to product of their masses, and it is inversely proportional to the square of the distance. So what is the distance between them? Small d. It is inversely proportional. Inversely proportional means it will be 1 divided by, what is the square of the distance? D square. So here also we have f, here also we have f. You can combine these both and we can write it as f is proportional to capital M into small m divided by d square. Remember children, whenever we have a proportionality symbol, we have to remove it, and while we remove it by replacing an equal to sign, we will have to introduce a constant. Likewise, even here we are introducing a constant. This constant is capital G, and this G is called universal gravitation constant. It is the universal gravitation constant, capital G, and the value of capital G is going to be 6.67 into 10 to the power minus 11 Newton meter square per kg square. If you are going to forget, if you forget this unit, how do you remember during the exam? You will easily remember the formula. So from the formula, find out capital G. It will be F into R square divided by M1 into M2. So what is the unit of F? Newton. What is the unit of this R? R is the distance. So meter square divided by mass is what? It is measured in kg. You have 2 times. So again you multiply. So it will be Newton meter square per kg square. Have you got this, children? So whenever you have a problem of forgetting the units, don't worry at all. You can still bring it about when you look into the formula. For that, you need to remember the formula. Most of you will remember the formula, but you may forget the units. Don't worry, children. You can very well derive the unit with the help of the formula. But if you forget the formula, it's very difficult. So try to remember the formula by understanding the concept. So this is how we are proving the universal law of gravitation. So this exists not only for any two objects, but even for all the solar system, for any celestial body in the solar system, even if it is between two planets or a planet and a satellite or anything of that sort. Now we are going to look into the importance. So where all are we using? Where all is this getting applied in our day-to-day life? Even without our knowledge, we are using this universal law of gravitation. The first thing is that it is the one which is going to hold the solar system. If this is not there, everything will get scattered here and there. The entire solar system will collapse. And then even the atmosphere is getting holded near the surface of the earth. So you know surface of the earth is here to a particular height, you will say it is called as the atmosphere. You have the atmosphere, and then you would have seen all this, you would have read about it in the layers of the atmosphere and all that. So the atmosphere is getting held towards because of this universal law of gravitation. And not only this, children, the flow of water in the rivers, rainfall, snowfall, occurrence of tides, everything is only because of this universal law of gravitation. Is it clear, children? So I've mentioned many values here. So out of these, it is enough for you to remember these two alone. But these two are very, very important. So if you forget these two, it will be difficult for you to solve numericals. So these values you need not memorize. Okay, these values it will be given when you have questions which are related to all these. But you need to remember the mass of the earth and the radius of the earth. It's very easy, children. Both places you have 6. Here you have 24. Here you have 6. You should remember mass should be always bigger than the radius. In that way you can remember, and remember it along with the unit also. Is it clear, children? So with this we are completing with the first concept in this unit. Hope you understood this. If you have any doubt, please get back to the video once again and try to understand, children. See you again in another video with the next concept. Thank you, children.